Yeah, thanks everyone for joining the session. So yesterday we have discussed about Git and GitHub. So Git and GitHub is like a version control system. So Git, you can control your repository locally. GitHub, you have your repository, and that is there in cloud, cloud domain like GitHub. So GitHub is like a cloud platform where everyone can clone it. If anyone set up the uh, GitHub, right, or automation, you can use git clone command to you can copy my repository. Does anyone is available? Can I give you that command? Shall you try to copy the repository? Are you ready, guys? Does anyone is available to clone my repository? Hello? Anyone is available? Satya or Vishwa?
Yes, sir.
Actually, I'm on phone.
Okay. Anyone in front of PC?
Sir, I am also in phone only.
Oh, you're also. So my team. Anyone? Anyone from? Okay. It's okay. No problem. Mm. So if you have internet access, you can clone it. Okay, na? So try it. Okay. Just try it and clone it. Okay. So you know, right? I gave a command how to clone it. So git clone and you can clone it. Okay. Okay. Git clone. Where is that? Exact. Yes. You can execute this. Okay. So did I give a command? No, right? Okay. I will give you. Okay. To clone my repos. I gave in our network automation group. Okay. So if you want, you can clone it. Okay. So
Yes, sir.
if anyone want to try, right, if you're in front of PC, I can explain you conflict mechanism also. But still, if you understand, that is good. So everyone understand, right? Git and Git clone. I mean, like Git and GitHub. Why we use
Yes, sir.
the command, everything. Okay. Yeah. So now you should understand why we need network automation. So roles and responsibility of network engineer. You should know this. Okay. Roles and responsibilities of network engineer. Please understand. Okay. From cloud platform in a cloud environment. So you're able to see my GNS3 screen, right? Everyone. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So my okay. Is it visible? The font is
It's
visible now? Yeah.
visible, sir.
Okay. So if you know the roles and responsibility of network engineer, then only you can automate what you want. As I said, right, earlier we have a Python developers where they are learning all these networking technologies. They used to do network automation. Now has changed. Whoever having a networking skills, they are learning programming language and they are doing network automation. So a network engineer can easily learn programming language and he can do automation stuff. But a Python developer is taking more time to understand networking concept, right? Okay. So what are the roles and responsibility of network engineer? So first of all, configuration. Okay. Configuration. In a data center, if you have thousands of devices, lakhs of devices, guys, on lakhs of devices, you cannot configure, right? Manually, it is not possible. Even if you want to replace any existing device, you have to do a lot of configuration manually. So that manual configuration cannot done by a human. So that's why they use what? Network automation. So configuring configuring a device can be done by automation. How exactly they will do? Simple. So the process is simple. The field engineer can replace the device. They will connect a uplink cable. So through uplink, one the interface by we enable DHCP. That is the only thing field engineer will do. Through DHCP, it learns IP address, subnet mask, gateway, and DNS information and everything. Once it learns IP right, it has a internal server reachabilities. Like ZTP server, we have a ZTP. ZTP, what does it mean? It is called zero touch provisioning. What does it mean? It means without human intervention, you can replace the device, you can configure everything. You can provision the new device. Provisioning means you are setting up a new device. Okay. So they have a GTP servers. It is called zero touch provisioning servers. So the configuring a device can be done by automation. The important role has done by GTP server. So this is the GTP server. It's a server. Okay. Once field engineer connect the uplink cable, it learns all IPs through DHCP and have reachability to ZTP server. Now ZTP server have a configuration. So every day it is taking a configuration, right? Backup. So the device having a configuration already. Okay. So the ZTP can push the configuration to the devices, and once it is pushed, it will check every configuration is already deployed or not. It will do check with show commands, and after show commands, if output is good as expected, immediately it will show you the provision is completed. During this process, in case if it face any issues, it will show you cannot able to reach JTP server, or else if you reach the JTP server, if you have any issues like show commands, the BGP is down, so it will tell you. So there you need a manual intervention. You need to check. So if the network automation server identify a issue, right, you need to check it. So it will throw you a message, pop-up message. Hey, BGP is down. Okay, please check it. So troubleshooting can be done by human only. Okay, whatever the script you will write, right? So during troubleshooting, you will execute show commands and identify the issue. That identification has done by automation. Once you identify issue, start fixing the issue. So fixing can be done by human only. So you may think that Anna, everything automation is doing, right, roles and responsibilities. No, the roles and responsibilities of network engineer can done by automation precisely, like checking the issues, not fixing the issues. Understand? It cannot fix the issues automatically. It will check the issue and tell to a network engineer, hey, this is the issue. Suppose network automation, right? I created a script to check the BGP neighbors. So look at this. So see, this is a automation, right? So I have a automation server. So 1 second. Now let me check on R4 device. R4. Do I have a reachability to 12.192.168.12.129? Do I have a reachability? Yeah, I have a reachability. Okay. So now let me check the BGP neighbors. I have configured a BGP between R4 to R3. Let me see. I have it. Show BGP summary. Show IP BGP summary. No BGP is active. Okay, go on R3. Maybe on R3 I have configured BGP. You look at this. Show BGP summary. Here also no. Somewhere else I have configured. Yeah, here it is neighbor. Show BGP summary. Look at this. Here, which device? 131. Okay, I created a script already. Okay, it is asking a password, right? Let me log in through password. My server password. Reload window. Okay, 12.129. Enter the password. Okay, I'm entering the password. Okay, now it's loaded. Okay, I have connected. It's loaded. So you can see, right, BGP health check. So what is the BGP health check command I have given? You can see BGP health check. Okay, test.py. No. So let's check BGP health check here. This script can be explained by Chandana. Okay, what exactly it is? So here BGP health check, right? I use YAML here, import YAML. It means in YAML file, I configured inventory in the form of YAML file. Look at this inventory.yaml. If you check here, right, all the device list I have given here, 131 also. Okay, how many devices you have in your organization, all the devices list you can give here. And this YAML file you can import in your script where bgp health check.py. See, I use netmico connect handler method as well as YAML file here. Okay, now you see inventory. Where is that? Uh, 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 See here. Okay, so it will log in all the devices, whatever I have mentioned in YAML file, and execute the command show BGP summary and print that output, and immediately it will tell you whatever the neighbors are down. Okay. And now here, if you see, if you want to give normally, right, you can go like this. Okay. This is a script. So I have a lot of scripts, guys. The script, everything step by step can be explained by Chandana. But if you see, right, uh, I can also explain, but I'm not good in Python. I have so much of things to do. So whoever is expert, right, line by line, with these for loops, else statements, each and everything. So that can be explained by her, and my team also will support you. But you know what? Let me run the script. So if you're using Visual Studio, here itself you can do that. Okay, we have a automation, right? So here, see, you can execute Python 3 from here itself. You can execute Python 3. What is the script name? I'm going to do BGP neighbor, BGP underscore neighbor down.py. See, it is not executing. So what I need to do, I need to enable a virtual environment. I forget that. So how to enable virtual environment? So you need to enable like uh, source, okay, venv and bin active. See, now I enable a virtual environment. In this virtual environment only I have all the packages. Now if I run the execute, see, the script will execute it. See what it is saying. The script is saying what it is saying after executing the script. It is saying that BGP output is this. Okay. Out of this, which one is down? 2 dot 2 dot down. So it is saying that the neighbor 2 dot 2 dot is in idle state. It is down. Is it clear, everyone? Is it clear? Generally, what you will do, you will log into the device. You can run the show BGP summary command, and you will analyze manually. But here, script is doing that. Script is gathering the output of show BGP summary, and from there you are iterating the data. What exactly you are iterating? Whatever the state idle. See, I have given a things here. So if the state is idle, active, connect, right? Please show me here. So this is just for few devices. In real world, we have a lot of devices, lakhs of devices.
Uh,
So the script
Ramesh.
can, one second, the script can execute. The script can execute within fraction of seconds on all the devices. It will do a BGP health check. This is called what? BGP health check. If your organization is using BGP protocol, you can execute BGP show commands and iterate the data. Yeah, yeah. Please tell me, you're asking some question. What is that?
Yeah, Ramesh, actually, I have a doubt with that one BGP configuration we configured somewhere. Okay, on
Hmm.
that configuration summary or somewhere. After that, what we
You
need to
don't
do?
configure BGP summary. You configure BGP protocol on the devices. Generally,
Okay.
if you want to check BGP health status, right, you will log in the device and check it, right? Generally.
Yes, yes.
So this is a R1 130. So I will log into the 130. What I can execute? Show BGP summary.
So, oh yeah, so IP BGP summary or
Summary,
BGP summary.
execute.
Yeah.
You will identify this is down. Okay. So
Okay.
in real world, like this router, there are thousands of router. Log into the each device and executing this command is a hectic process for us,
Yes.
right? So that's why the script will do it quickly. Script can execute this, whatever script you executed, right? This can execute on all the devices whatever the devices you mentioned, right? It will execute in all devices, and quickly, immediately, it will tell you which neighbor is down. Okay, script will execute properly, precisely, without any human errors. It will do. Clear? Understand? Now you identify
So,
2.2.2 down. Now start troubleshooting is why 2.2.2 is down. Now you understand there are lakhs of devices. Out of lakhs of devices, this device this is down. Now you can manually log into this device and check why 2.2 is down. Check the reachability of this. Now you can start troubleshooting this. Okay. See, next stop is not reachable. Some issue. To replicate the issues, I just created this. Okay. So manually, intentionally I made it down to show you, yeah. So now you can start troubleshooting and fix the issue. Okay. So in case your organization is using BGP, right, in your routers, okay. So they will execute BGP show commands before going to do any activity. This is called health checkup. Your organization using VRRP, your organization using OSPF, whatever it is, right? So if you want to do upgrade, right, before going to upgrade, you need to check all health check. Okay. You have to do all the health check. If it is mandatory, should be up, right? You can fix it and proceed the script in the next method. Okay. Yeah. So you understand, right? Automation in networking domain, where exactly we use. You're able to understand, right? Getting my point, right? We are not developing anything. Whatever the network engineers are doing, right? Manually, login and troubleshooting. We just using automation and making our life very easy. Okay. Yeah. So
Ramesh, here quick doubt. Okay,
yeah,
actually we
yeah.
have bulk, means bulk of routers are there, means 500,
Mm,
400. Okay,
yeah,
on that, as per this script, I mentioned one notepad, and that one I saved either AML file or py file.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Okay, so
yeah.
can I directly import on this script, or is there any other mechanisms?
Import on the script, what does it mean? So
No, for
in
example,
real
you
world,
write it on
so
here,
okay, I understand, I
router.
understand. In
Yeah.
real world, where I can write the script, right? That is what your question, right? How I can write a script.
No, no. For example, here the line number 4 you mentioned router details. So
Mm,
in this router details, so I have already one file format is there.
mm.
So if I need to upload the file, so it can reading and can I get output on that?
Yeah. So the thing is, all you need is reachability. Here, router details you're giving. This is the management IP of device. Whatever the management IP you are giving here, this has to be from your automation server. This is your automation server, right? Ping it. Ping 182.168.12.130. If you have, see, now it is reachable. If you have a reachability, right, you can push the script from your automation. See, every company will have a cloud server, automation server. They have it that is located in cloud platform. So that's why you have to, so you cannot quickly do changes. Your engineers already done that. In case if you want to develop from scratch, right, you need to create a repository and with .py file like bgp check
Uh,
down. So lot of py files are there, right? All these files will be called in one main script by using Jinja template or so one by one script can execute from the main file. Here I did not created any main workflow file. Here all the tasks like protocol, individual tasks. These are the individual tasks. So in real world, what it will be, there is a workflow. In that workflow, you will call all dot py files, subtasks. Some engineer can write a script on BGP. Some engineer can write a script on, VLAN. So that's how. There is a script already existing. You have to add new device details. So go to inventory file, add it. Or else if you have individual script, add here. So you're making some changes on existing script or new script. So how you will make changes? Yesterday I have already described it. So your source code, this is all under which folder? You see virtual you see where it's all under main automation folder. Okay, this is called repository. Repository means one folder. That folder is located in where? Some cloud platform, DevOps portal, or a lot of companies are using DevOps or like Bitbucket. If they are using GitHub, right? Yeah, the repository in GitHub. GitHub means, right? It's a cloud store platform. So all the companies are using the GitHub. So I think Yeah, this is my GitHub account. You see, right? This is my GitHub account. Here you see, go to home. So this is my repository. You see, right? I created it two repositories. Okay, one is about BGP, one is about here. So within the repository, how many files you have? Look at this Network Automation Lab. This is a repository. Same repository you will create in your company GitHub account. Your company will have a GitHub account. Some companies will use Bitbucket, same like GitHub, or else they have their own DevOps. Okay. So you see, right? This is a repository. Inside the repository, you may have a lot of files like bgp.py, VLAN, whatever the files. Now this repository, you need to clone into your laptop. Enter this file. Once you clone it, right? You can start developing it, like adding a device details here. Okay. Once you add it, right? You can do commit and merge in remote repository so that whatever changes you made it, right, it is applied on main source code. Okay, that process I have explained yesterday. You understand, right? That this is how you add the configuration or add new files, like add a new code. Understand? Hello, you got the clear picture? Hello.
Yes, sir.
So no, who is asking this question? Yesterday, have you joined the class? Like changes in the code, like adding device details or whatever the changes in the code. Srinu, have you joined the yesterday
Yes,
class?
yesterday I joined.
Okay, that is a problem. Watch the Git and GitHub class, yesterday class, you will understand. So remaining guys, we already discussed, right? How to create a file, how to create a
Yes,
script,
sir.
everything. So watch the yesterday class, you will get a clear picture. This is already been explained yesterday. Okay. Yeah. So again, today I explain in a overall, summary way. Yeah. So now for your lab practice, right? You have a access directly. Okay. You can make changes here and do controllers test it. Okay. So this is 130 device. If you have another device, right, change the IP, test it. Okay. So start with one small script so that you will understand it. You will understand the process also. Okay. So you should ultimately you should have a reachability to your devices. Okay. Now whatever, right, VLAN. So this is what this is the files which I created my local machine. Look at this ls. This is all .py file which I have created in my local server, my local computer with automation folder. Whatever you see this blue color, right? This is called what? My repository which was created in GitHub. See, this is so have you downloaded MobiX tool, guys? It's very easy. So start using it. Okay. 129. Let me log in 129. Okay. See, I logged in 129. You don't need to give password. Password will be saved. So now you see, right? CD automation. So this is called my local computer. In my local computer, I have created a call folder. Here I have created a files. See, these are the files I have created locally. Okay. But you see this Looker, this is called repository. This network automation lab repository is located where? In my GitHub account. See, network automation lab. Look at this network automation lab. See, this is a repository I clone from here. So all in real world, all the engineers, developers or everyone, they clone the package, entire package. So now go to this repository. Now here you see the files, right? See how many files I'm seeing? ls minus l. See, I'm seeing three files. Here also I'm seeing three files, right? Whatever I can see through browser, right, in GitHub. So can anyone check this? You can also see it. It's a public GitHub account. You can check it. Everyone can clone it also. Guys, you understand, right? This is a repository which I clone from GitHub, and whatever files I have, same files you should have in here. It means this is called remote repository. It is called server. This is called main server. All the source code will be located here. This is your PC. Okay, in this each and every folder, sorry, each and every bgp.py and VLAN config.py, right? In this .py files, the code also should be same. So maybe you go on a leave after 2 days, you came back to your organization, and somehow your existing engineers made some changes on here. Now your local repository and remote repository is not in sync. Repository have more code lines. Here it is not. So what you need to do, you need to sync with your remote repository. What is the command, guys? Yesterday we discussed, right? So whenever you want to make any changes in your local file, right, you start doing coding, right? The first step you have to do is what? You must do what? You need to sync with your remote repository. To sync with remote repository, what is the command? Git command.
Git pull.
Fantastic. Git pull.
VPY 0.
Git pull is fine. Git pull rebase, there are a lot of things, but Git pull is fine. What it is doing, see, it is syncing with, it is syncing with the remote repository, and it is changed. Okay. So there is a Git pull. Uh, it is 100%. It should be, it should say already up to date, but it is saying what? Uh, it's updated. It's not already updated, it's updated now. There were some changes, it is updated now. So now if I do git pull again, it says it's already up to date. Okay. Yeah. What is saying, I need to do push. There is a changes, right? I have done yesterday. It is asking that. So I'm under this branch, I'm not in the main branch. Maybe I'm in a main branch. I created a branch, right, yesterday. I need to delete that branch. So whatever the engineer is going to make changes in a source code, you need to create a branch, sub branch, not in a main branch. Create a branch, make changes, and push to remote repository and remove the existing branch. I did not remove the yesterday existing branch. Call BGP changes. BGP changes is called the branch. Okay, well, let's see. Yeah, that's okay, fine. Okay, so what I want to show you right now is I want to do it on real devices. Okay, so let's see, I have a reachability of my real device. So in my organization there are switches. So switches IPs are 0.25. It's not reachable. So let me check my engineer right now. So they are in front of the rack. Okay, so let me check. Yeah, but I have a production device, it's called 12. So 0.12 is my production. Let's see. See, 0.12 is my L3 switch. So if I log in my L3 switch, right? Let's log in my L3 switch. Where? Okay, one second. I can go with session. Okay, 192.168.0.12. Are you following me, everyone? Hello. So this is my switch. Okay. So show VLAN brief. Currently, I have management VLAN 100 only. Okay. Now what I want to do, this is my real switch. In my real physical switch, I want to push some config. What config? VLAN config. So here I have a what is that script? You have VLAN dot VLAN deployment. No, VLAN create. Do you have a VLAN create or VLAN config lab here? Yeah, VLAN create dot py is here. You can see VLAN create dot py. Okay, so this is a script to create a VLANs on a switch. I given a 3 devices, but let's remove 2 devices. I want to give only one device. It is called 0.12. I am doing testing on my real device. Okay, I am saving it. Now I'm going to create a VLAN 10. VLAN 10 name is, you can give tech team, tech hyphen team. Okay, I want to create a name tech team. Okay. Now what it will do, it will log in the device. The credentials are different. Okay. Let me give username TB networks. I need to give real credentials, right? TB networks. Yesterday I explained this script also. Guys, yesterday we created a VLANs on the lab device also, right? Do you remember? Hello? Yesterday
Yes, sir. On three
yesterday
devices.
yeah, on the lab devices we done that. Now today I want to show you on real device. Okay? So this is a script I just modify with the input details with passwords. Okay. Now what I can do? Shall we execute this command? So with this script, see Python 3. Okay. Now VLAN create.py. Before going to do that, I'm on a real device. See now, there is no VLAN created now. After executing the script, you will create a VLAN called 10 and the name called VLAN name called what? Tech team, right? Hello. That is what our aim, right? So let's execute this. Okay. Now doing it now. See, it is executing the done. It is executed commands very quickly and it is showing the verification also. Now you see show VLAN brief, you have a tech team as well as management team, management VLAN. Guys, understand? On the real devices, we successfully executed a script. Okay, look at this. It's the same thing, right? Now I can give you show VLAN brief. See, it's created a tech team VLAN. Within fraction of seconds it has done. Just imagine in data center or in a big enterprise architecture, we have a uh, access layer fabric. We have a core layer, distribution layer, access layer. In access layer, we have a hundreds of devices. They are in stack. They are in stack. Minimum two devices are in stack, and they use lot of VLANs. Okay, Anna, you can talk. You can recall like Anna, we have a VTP, right? VLAN trunking protocol. Even VLAN trunking protocol, you need to configure manually on VTP server. That is also a manual configuration requirement is there, right? So remember, nowadays all the cloud companies does not allow you to do manual configuration. It's a big vulnerability. Everything should go via automation server. Okay, manual configuration is strictly prohibited on cloud companies, big companies, because of security reasons. Even if you enter into the, if you go into config terminal mode, right, immediately it will throw a flag. Some user, you have a user, right? You log in the device with user, right? This user enter into the config mode. Immediately ticket can go to your manager also. It's a red alert. That much of security you have it in your organization. Guys, you understand what I'm trying to tell you is in real world, manual configuration is strictly prohibited. Even if you want to do small change, you have to do through script only. This is just a small example. We just create a VLAN on a live physical device. Okay. Yeah. So like this in real world, thousands of devices, thousands of switches. So what kind of things you do? As I explained, right? First point is like device replacement. We were here, right? For device replacement, once you replace it through ZTP, it will get the IP address. I mean, through DHCP, it will get the all the information. Then connect with ZTP server. ZTP server can push the config and it will check all the pre-checks like health check, device health checks, like VLAN config. If you want to check the VLAN status, show VLAN brief. So based on the device role, you have a set of show commands. All the show commands will execute it, gather the output, it will read the output carefully and tell you, okay, whether it is working perfectly or not. And this is one, and another one is upgrades, upgrade activities. Okay, iOS upgrade. Upgrade activity means iOS upgrade activities. iOS or operating system upgrade activities. And after that, any activity we do, execute MOPs, method of procedures, like any config changes. Any config changes, you have to do it during maintenance window, right? Any config changes, any new customer config you need to add and all. So configuration changes you can say. Okay. Now health checks, and now monitoring. You need to config SNMP config, right? So for you need to create alarms also. So whatever network engineer does, right? If you use jobx tool, it is also deployed in Ubuntu. So you need to clone the jobx monitoring tool entire repository and start adding it, okay, for monitoring. And what are other things? Anyone? Monitoring, health check, device onboarding, config backup. This is very important. Config backup. So every day midnight, right? Every day midnight. You know what will happen? Your devices can be your networking devices configuration can be backup in server. So yesterday I have executed. Today also let me execute for you. So execute the command, execute the script. What is the script? Config backup. See, you see the config backup script, right? Execute it. It will execute on all the devices. See, it started taking backup. So it is failed on 131. Okay, maybe 131 is not reachable. Incorrect host name. I did not give any host name details. So it is only done on which devices? 132 and 133. So 132, 133 devices config backup has taken successfully. Where it will store, there is a folder called backups. There it is storing in the name of this. Okay, see, here it is backup. So recently, see, 2, 132, 133, right? So this is a backup config. Look at this. See, guys, backup config. You understand? So to take your configuration backup automatically on all the devices, the script can run it. It can take a configuration backup .cfg file. Is it clear? So what is the purpose of doing automation? Another one is taking backup of backup config. Understand everyone? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And
Sir, in real time, all can be done in business hours, or some are
so this
restricted
is,
to non-business hours?
if it is not a good question, it is not in a production environment. It is not impacting, right? You can do it on production hours also because you're just executing. So what this backup? See, look at this. What this backup uh, config backup script doing here? Where is it? Backup config backup. Where is a script health checkup device? Ah, here. Look at this. It is just executing a command show running config. That's it. This is just show commands, right? Show command doesn't do any impact. So yeah, you can take it in production hours also. But even though they strongly do, even it is a show commands also, right? People used to take at midnight. Yeah, but show commands, right? If it is not intrusive, you can do it on any time. If it is intrusive, if you're changing anything on the devices, right? Please do it on maintenance window. Clear? Understand?
Sir, in a change request window, yes.
Yeah, you can do change request. Fantastic. In Jira, we call change request. If your organization using Jira, right? Change request you can create, and in that request you will clearly mention why you are making changes, what is the activity of this change, and is there any impact. Get a approval from manager and execute in maintenance window. Right? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, yeah. Where are you working? Who is using Jira?
Mine also.
Okay, you
Ramesh.
guys are using Jira, right? Anyone from Oracle? There is my colleague, my friend from Oracle. Anyone is from Oracle here by any chance?
Uh,
No? No, right? Okay, fine. Okay. Fantastic. So you understand, right? First of all, as a network engineer, you should understand what is the purpose of automation. Now you are able to understand, right? For taking backup, config backup, device onboarding, health check, you can create a lot of .py files and gather all .py files in one workflow. So one by one, it can execute. People are using REST APIs. They will call these .py files. API can call this .py and execute the script, and it will display the output. If it is working fine, move to next. That's it. So what I used to do, right? I used to create these files, and we use Jinja templates there. So in Amazon, so we just create a workflows. Click on the workflow. The workflow is continuously execute all these script. I used to sit alone and see whether the script is running correctly or not. If I get a status call 200, right? It is the function is going successfully. And in case of any issues, manually I need to interact with the field engineers. Hey, this lot of issues we do like CDP neighbors in data centers, the physical connectivity, the cabling, they miscable to other ports. So if I do show CDP neighbors, right, it will show a wrong interface information. So I need to check with them and they will swap the cables. Yeah. So automation helps a lot, guys. Okay. Automation helps a lot. Coding you can do easily. Nowadays, companies also asking, understanding this workflow. Workflow means why we create scripts and what is the purpose of creating script, the flow. They will ask you git commands. They will ask you, like basic. We use here basic Python, like lists, dictionary, tuples, and for loops and if else statements and regex. That's it. Simple Python, especially dictionaries. Okay. Yeah, dictionary list format they use these things. Okay. So be perfect on that and it will easy to create a script and understand the script also. Okay. Yeah. So that's all. That is all about today. So tomorrow onwards, so how to write a script using NetMiko library can be taken care by Chandana. So she will explain you writing a script, and from here, already a script is written. The script can explain, and you can also config the same script. If you want to improvise the script, you can use advanced things, and you can write by your own. Writing a code, it's completely depends on your knowledge. Okay, yeah, fine, fantastic. That's all. So here you see, right, health check also. This health check, right? How many commands I'm executing here? Show process CPU, show process memory, show IP interface brief. So this can execute what? This can execute all the commands. So in YAML file, I have inventory YAML, right? Inventory.yaml. Here I have all the devices. So this script can execute on all devices. Let's execute this script and see uh, what we can see. Health check, right? What is the script? Healthcheck.py. Okay. Let's see. It's login to 130. See, it is executing all the commands, all the show commands. So earlier days, currently manually you need to execute, right, in change ticket. Manually you need to execute all show commands, and that will take a lot of time, right? See, now the script is completed. It executed all the commands in all the devices. How many devices I have mentioned? All the devices it is executed. See, healthcheck.py. Where? Here. Here. I executed the script here. See now it is saying CPU utilization is only, you know, 2% out of 100. Very good, right? It is checking the CPU utilization. It is checking interface. Any interfaces are down, and it will check you BGP state, OSPF. We didn't configure any OSPF, and it's not able to log in 131 device. So like this, it will throw an error. It's not able to log in 131. So you can run the script again. Still, it is showing issue, right? So check the reachability to 131. So, so ping 131, 192.168.12.131. So yeah, reachability is not there. That's why script is not executing. See, it's not reachable. You can manually check why it is not reachable. Okay. Whatever the devices are reachable, the script is executing, showing the output. Based on this, right? If output is good, right? It will show you everything is good. Go to the next. Okay. Yeah. Understand, right? The script. So you can do health check, you can do device onboarding, config backup, whatever it is, right? Everything. So automation makes network engineer life so easily in real world. Okay. So this is a huge demanding, high paying job role, you can say, network automation engineer. So in Meta, right, they will ask you to create a own repositories, and even they will ask you to create own libraries. This Netmiko Paramiko libraries was created by someone else. But right, for security reasons, big companies cannot use known libraries. They cannot use known libraries like who created right already. So they will not use these libraries. They will create their own libraries. Okay. They will create their own libraries and they can start working on it because they have a lot of uh, servers. It's a huge company. It's a big company. They have a lot of money. They can develop. They can build their own things. Amazon also have their own tools. Okay. Yeah. If you have a good money, you can build your own tools, right? Yeah. That's what Amazon or Oracle is using. A lot of like Atlas based tools. Atlas, right? Owned by Jira. Jira is owned by Atlas. Okay. So there is a lot of tools. Grafana is separate thing. So, but Amazon and Meta, right? They're using their own tools. Yeah. Yeah, there is a lot of demand, guys. Okay. So start learning it now. After that, you learn Ansible. If you know the purpose of doing the automation, you can learn easily. Okay. Now the ChatGPT, DeepSeek makes our life very easily. You can easily find the code there. You can improvise the code there also. I did a lot of stuff with the help of ChatGPT. Okay, right? That's all for today. Anyone having any questions? So the scripts you can write from tomorrow and start doing automation. Okay, clear? Hello, everyone.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so fine, fantastic. So if anyone ready, right? One day, one final day or some whenever you guys are available with your laptop, right? Let me know. We can create a real world issue like conflicts, GitHub conflicts. Okay, Git by using Git, how multiple engineers can create a changes, make a changes, and how they can commit it. What kind of real world issues you will see, right? Everything we can replicate it. Okay, so from tomorrow, so we'll start with basic creation of VLAN.config, right? VLAN create. So they will start with this thing. So now you have to create a topology like this. It is very important. Okay, this is very important. You need to create a topology like this. Start doing automation. Okay, yeah, that's all for today. Thank you.